Ladies and gentlemen, your favorite Zionist white colonizer, Tall the Traveling Clack, coming to you live from the United States of America. We got some action on a college campus with anti-Zionist Jews. Let's take a look.
Every day as a Jewish American, I feel in my body the 26,000 Palestinians who were slaughtered, everyone who was slaughtered in 1948, everyone who was slaughtered in 1967, and everyone who has been slaughtered in between who are Palestinians because of the creation of Israel. And as a Jewish person, I do not stand, and I cannot stand with that blood in my hands. And because of that, I would like to take some time right now for all of you to look around the room. She asked you, don't be distracted by them. Don't get distracted.
I didn't. I multiple times said look around
the room.
In fact, multiple times
look around.
I actually said to look at those faces of these innocent people.
And, they're not innocent because they're under...
No, I didn't say that either.
Okay, whatever. Well, I would like to read the Mourner's Cottage now to recognize all of the people who have been slaughtered.
With all due respect, I'm not. I'm sorry. The Mourner's Cottage is way, no. Sorry. I'm not. No. This is not something that you do. You need a minion. You cannot do this. I'm sorry. I'm a religious Jew.
Are you telling me how I can display my opinion?
I'm telling you how I'm going to run an event that I am the speaker of. If you'd like to go say Kaddish out in the hallway or quietly to yourself, you're totally welcome to. And anybody who ever starts a statement with "as a Jew," I promise you, they are not speaking for the Jewish people. They are speaking for themselves and only themselves. Any Jews in the room? Did she speak for you?
Yes.
You're the second one who would also say as a Jew, who doesn't represent anyone else in the Jewish community. Sorry. If you ever have to start a statement with as a Jew, you know for a fact that you are speaking out against what the Jewish community
feels. I'm defending
with all due respect, you just spoke about 26. You just spoke about 26,000 people and said that they were slaughtered, and you included 10,000 Hamas terrorists in the process. And the fact that you cannot make that separation says everything about how you see this conflict. With all due respect, we are not slaughtering people. We are trying to take out terrorists who just slaughtered us. And by the way, 1948 was a war started by Arab Palestinians. 1967 was a war started by the Arab countries of Egypt, Jordan, and Syria. So how you can argue that we slaughtered people in those wars when we did not start them and we did not ask for them, and every single one of them was calling for the annihilation of the state of Israel. So basically join the rest of them who say that I just need to lay down and die. Please, because I don't have anywhere else to go. And many other Jews would say the same thing. So live comfortably here in America. And
I can't live comfortably here in America while everyone else is being killed in Israel.
No, but you do. You do. As a Jew, you live comfortably in America, and you're able to sit there and say what you just said. But say it to the Yemenite Jews. Say it to the Yemenite Jews. Say it to the Jews of Libya. Oh, right, there are none because they were all killed or kicked out. Say it to the Jews of France who right now are fleeing en masse.
Hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah, girl. Use us Mizrachis. That's what I'm talking about. Now tap me in. Let me get in there. Let me throw some punches. That's what I'm talking about. Use the Mizrahi Jewish story in every argument about Israel. Use us. That's what we're here for. We are the solution. Mizrahi Jews will solve this conflict. Mizrahi Jews will solve this narrative. It's not to put aside what Ashkenazi Jews have been through. Absolutely not. God forbid. We love you. We love you, Ashkenazi Jews, and your gefilte fish. I love you. Fleischig, milchig. We're all about it. I'm not here to make fun of Ashkenazi Jews. Use us. We've been through the rounds in the Middle East with these Arab Muslim colonizers. We know firsthand. Use our story. Good job. Queen.
In your high ivory tower and talk down.
Queen.
Who are trying to protect themselves from terrorism.
Queen. Preach. Amen.
I'm not going to stand for it. I'm sorry.
Don't sit for it either.
I just won't.
Don't. I'm with you, girl.
They completely ignore terror and stand up as a Jew, as if somehow that gives you more legitimacy. It doesn't.
Amen.
You could be a Jew and you could be as equally as ignorant as everybody else.
Amen.
And you just saw it. She started by saying 1948. I didn't start a war in 1948. A war was started against me in 1947, and I defended myself in that war. And another war was started against me in 1967, and I defended myself. And if you say what that girl just said, basically the message that you are sending to Jews and to Israel is that we just need to be destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I understand. I get that if you feel this way, then it's very uncomfortable to live in a world where Jews can finally defend themselves. And that you want to stand here and say Kaddish and act as if we should apologize for defending ourselves. I'm never going to. I don't know how many times I have to say it, and I know that no matter how many times some people won't believe me. But I genuinely care about innocent Palestinians, which is why I stand up and speak out the way that I do. because I genuinely believe that they are the victims of Hamas. And every day that you don't speak out against Hamas is another day that you are getting more people killed. And how you don't see that, how you don't see that you are causing direct harm to the people that you are trying to protect, just doesn't, you're so blind by an ideology that has somehow preached to you that a people that have been historically oppressed, somehow is now the oppressor. When every step of the way, if you just go back and look at the evidence, this is an oppressed group that continues to try to protect themselves from people who continue to try to destroy them. And I'll say it again, thank God I live in a world where I can defend myself. Because that girl and everyone else who's standing up is telling me exactly what kind of world that they would like to live in. A world where we can just slaughter Jews and nobody's gonna defend them. Because that's what we're doing right now. You say that, but when you call for a ceasefire, when you tell us to stop doing what we're doing in Gaza, you're basically telling me to die. Because Hamas has said over and over again that they will kill me over and over until I'm dead. So how many more Jews need to die? How many more Jews need to die for you to be able to finally say, you know what, Jews do have the right to defend themselves?
You know, I don't think it's the greatest speech of all time. It also is like recorded at a weird angle from far away. But you know, I appreciate the girl for being a warrior and standing up. I don't know who she is. I've never heard of her before. I don't even think I have a name attached to the file I'm reacting to. So shout out to her. I don't think it's the best speech ever because it's just not so it's not so eloquent and it's not so intricate in the details. It's more just like, hey, you want to kill me, you want to kill me, you want to kill me, you want to kill me. But goddamn, am I proud of you, woman, for using the Mizrahi Jewish narrative. Every single Jewish advocate should be using our story in the front. Like, just shove it in the face of everyone. That's what I'm doing. Our story negates the pro-Palestine narrative. We're more ethnically Palestinian than 99% of Palestinians. Okay, we retained our heritage and our DNA. We stayed in the Middle East and we were still abused by the Arab Muslim colonizers. we didn't get any options. We stayed in the Middle East and they still abused us. And Hajj Amin al-Husseini, when he started spreading his Nazi propaganda with Hitler across the Middle East, he directly impacted these Mizrahi Jews to come back to Israel. What a fucking idiot. So props to this queen, this Jewish queen. We love you. We stand you. We stand up for you. Again, not the best speech I've ever heard in my life, but I appreciate her energy and I appreciate her using our family stories, the Mizrahi Jewish heritage. Jews of Yemen, Jews of Libya, to make the point. Good job, sister. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one. Love you guys a long time. See you then. Bye-bye. If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat, or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.